welcome everyone back to Robb's MetalWorks. We are having one hell of a metal night here in the Alamo City, doing it underground style, man. I've had such a fabulous night tonight, and what better night to have it with an Austin band visiting us, the band called Witch's Mark. Guys, welcome to Robb's MetalWorks. It is my honor and pleasure to have you finally on the show.
We are honored to be here. I mean, I've been watching your show a long time. Everything you've done with Priest, Black Label Society, Pantera, this goes on and on and on. I mean, all the great bands that have been on Robb's MetalWorks. Is a fucking honor to finally have Witch's Mark on your show. And we thank you so much for giving us the opportunity, Robb.
You're welcome. You're welcome. The three Robbs here tonight. Everybody else in the band. We checked out a killer show tonight. You guys played Korova. I was very happy to see you guys playing songs from Grimm's of Apparition, and that's where I kind of want to start. I mean, looking back at the debut CD, before we start talking about what's coming up in the fall, what do you guys feel about the debut? I mean, how was it received? I think it's a fabulous piece of work.
Well, the funny thing about the debut CD, almost 48 hours after we uploaded it online, we got an offer to sign with Heaven and Hell Records, among other labels. This was back in the MySpace days, and I hate to even bring that word up. But, you know, we got some offers. Heaven and Hell laid it out on the table. We reviewed stuff. And the thing that attractive about their label was they had a very small roster. We knew we wouldn't get bogged down on the totem pole by a bunch of other bands. And the guy believes in his fucking metal. So we went with them. And, you know, the reviews started pouring in from a bunch of different countries. You know, we got people ordering it from Sweden, Germany, Finland, Norway, before the fucking thing's even on the shelf. So we're really happy with the reception we received. The underground metal community gave Witch's Mark a hell of a lot of positive reviews, and that motivated us to push forward with some new music, which we achieved on the new album, Witching Metal Ritual. And we're really fucking excited for everyone out there to hear the new fucking shit.
Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the new record. I was privy enough to receive a couple of songs. I've heard the new stuff. It sounds amazing. But yet, there's going to be people out there for the first time who are hearing about Witch's Mark. So for those people out there who are first hearing about the band, how would you best describe what you're delivering musically?
I would just best describe it as a bunch of dudes that fucking love metal and just play what we want to fucking hear, honestly. Yeah. It's a combination of everything. Black, thrash, power, you know, fucking raw as shit. You know, we just, you know, celebration of fucking heavy metal.
Robb, that is so right, man, because I've heard the CD countless times, and every time I hear it, you know, there's so much like going on in the background, and the vocals are kind of like these echoey black metal vocals. Both of you guys are doing vocals, both of you guys are doing leads. It's amazing, and it's really killer to see a lot of cool musicians come together for a CD like that, man. I was really blown away. And Robert, I'll say it on camera, like I told you off camera, I'm really disappointed in myself. I should have really been on the debut a long time ago.
Well, I know you got a lot on your table, and of course you always do with so many bands coming through San Antonio, the heavy metal capital of North America. But in regards to what you just said, I mean, you got to consider the backgrounds of everyone in the band. Me and Scott, we both come from the same black metal band, Of the Fallen. They went on to change their name to Demontuary. Of course, Andy is alumni of Hammer Horror, cult thrash fucking legends. Robb's got it going on with his other band, Panzer God. So those kind of black metal influences are, of course, going to creep their way into our sound. But when you get us four guys off camera listening to tunes, we're throwing on all kinds of fucking heavy metal. New wave of British heavy metal, traditional, speed, power, thrash, you name it, those are our fucking influences, Robb.
So let's talk about the new CD. Like I said, I've heard a couple of tracks of it. Sounds amazing. When is it officially going to come out?
Officially?
When would you like to convert?
We're taking our time on it, you know. I mean, it's probably going to be out, I would say, winter-ish at this point. You know, we just want to make sure it's fucking solid.
Witching Metal
Ritual.
Witching Metal Ritual. Jesus Ace Christ, what a name. I was telling you guys, too, that I love the artwork for it. We're going to show it here tonight on the show. the cover work for the CD, amazing. Talk a little bit about that, Scott.
Well, it was definitely fun, man. I mean, they were like,
Tell me what you were telling me earlier about, like you punching the guy.
oh yeah, you know, I had no idea, man. I'd be punching a riot cop in the face, but like, it was just, you know, pose however you're going to be smashing something, and it turned out the way it did. The guy is very creative, the artist. He did a fabulous job on everybody. I mean, this guy wanted a minigun. You can't get those on the street, man. So, he got it, you know, and he got a chick over his shoulder grabbing her ass. I mean, how cool is that? And you got beer, man.
I got a king-size Heineken.
Fucking Heineken, dude. Thanks, Rob.
So as we talk about the new CD, I mean, it's been about, you know, it's been a little while since the debut. What can fans expect from the new CD versus what they found on the old CD?
Well, one thing I'd like to address in that regard, this new CD is the first time that Rob Bachman, the other guitar player, which is Mark, will be singing lead vocals on every song. I'm doing background vocals. It's a different dynamic. You can expect a darker, meaner, faster fucking sound on the new album. And beyond that, I mean, the songs that we wrote for the new album, there's not a sleeper track to be found on there. There's no filler. Everything on the new album is, any song you pick on there is fucking single quality in regards to heavy metal thrashing fucking maniacs. And if that wasn't enough, we got some guest appearances on there that will make your fucking cranium explode. And I could only be talking about the legendary co-founder of Manowar, Ross the Boss Friedman, who guests on our song Witching Metal Ritual, the title track on the fucking album. We got Jack Starr of Virgin Steel, Burning Star fame, who guests on a lead guitar solo on Swarm, you know? We also got Jessamine Master, the pastor of fucking Disaster. He's singing on our new album too. I mean, as a heavy metal fan, we are making the fucking album that we wanted to fucking make.
Guys, that, you know, I think the fact, I'm glad, Rob, that you, Robert, that you shared, you know, all the guest appearances on the CD. That speaks volumes to the fact that your peers out there musically think that Witch's Mark is an amazing band just like I do. So that's awesome, man. I can't wait to hear the new stuff. Now, some of the tracks on A Grim Apparition were pretty raw, you know, and I thought to myself, you know, because there were some tracks that weren't as raw. I thought to myself, did the band do that on purpose? Talk a little bit about production. I mean, Austin is a metro for great musicians and producers. Are you guys doing that just because that's the sound that you want? What's the production gonna be like on the new record?
Production on the new record actually is going to be fucking a little bit superior to the other one. We've got fucking Isotope Studios. Awesome. Isotope Studios, yeah.
Stuart Lawrence from Isotope Studios. He's playing with Igniter. He played with Agony Column, and he's producing the new album, putting it together. Yeah.
Well, in regards to your question, the thing about the EP was we had some songs that were professionally recorded, and we had some shit that was not professionally recorded. And the guy with the label calls the shots. He said, I need more fucking shit to put on the CD. And we said, well, we just so happen to have some more shit. You know, you're welcome to it if you want it. And he said, collectors out there are gonna want that shit. So we said, hey, put the fucking shit on the EP. We're cool with it.
It sounds amazing. I think it provides a nice diversity to the listening experience of that CD. So as we look ahead, once the CD's out, what's the plan? I mean, are you guys just like saying like, oh, we just want to tour as much as we can? Do we want to try to get a deal? Are we going to do this DIY? What's the plan?
Well, we just got done touring the Northwest. We went up and we did Portland, Seattle. You know, now we're doing Austin, San Antonio, and beyond that, we plan to go to LA, New York.
As we end out, guys, any last words? I mean, I shot some killer video tonight. These people tonight are going to see it. Anything that I missed with the band?
Austin is in big fucking trouble tomorrow.
I'm glad you mentioned Austin. Let's talk about Austin for a second. You know, I've worked with Austin bands in the past. I mean, of course, you know, Austin is the mecca of diversity is with regards to music, but I also go to Austin for metal shows, but yet I don't tap into as much with the local Austin metal scene as I should. Why is that? What's going on with the Austin local metal scene?
There is not a single band like Witch's Mark to be found in Austin, Texas. We are going to kick down every door and show you what true heavy metal is all about. You come to a Witch's Mark show, you're going to tap into all the influences of Austin's most elite heavy metal fucking society. Be there and fucking feel the mark of the witch.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time tonight. I'm having a great freaking time. I really am.
It's been an honor, man.
From being down at that basement in Corova to being here drinking big-ass beers with you guys, talking metal. You guys are awesome. I love how you guys do the dual singing, the dual solos. I love it, man. Remember, everyone out there, the new record from Witch's Mark is coming out this fall. All you got to do is go online and find it. You saw the band only right here on Robb's MetalWorks.